Your brain is literally rewiring itself right now. And if you have untreated depression, it's not in your favor. We usually think depression is just about sadness, but neuroscience shows that it's far more than that. Here's what nobody tells you. The longer someone remains with untreated depression, it creates stronger neural pathways that make recovery extremely difficult. When we look at neuroimaging of a normal brain and a brain that is undergoing depression, or a brain of someone who is depressed, we'll notice that two are very different. When we look at the hippocampus of someone with depression, it will shrink. Now, what does the hippocampus do? The hippocampus is responsible for memory and emotional regulation. The prefrontal cortex, which is for executive function basically decision-making, motivation, it will slow down. Whereas the amygdala becomes overactive. Someone will be in a flight or fight mode as they think everything is a threat and they'll feel very unsafe. So what are the long-term effects? A cascade begins. Their memory changes. The happy memories will fade and the negative ones will stick. Someone will prioritize survival over joy. Decision making will weaken because the prefrontal cortex has slowed down. It will even be very hard for someone to get out of bed. It will be extremely exhausting for them. Social connection pathways, they will shrink. So someone will tend to isolate because they do not get, their brain does not reward them for interacting. The longer you stay depressed, the harder it feels to escape. But it's not a weakness. It's neurology, it's science. When we look at recovery, the brain is actually magical. It can undo most of these changes. And this is called neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to rewire itself. And science shows something incredible. Even after 2 years of untreated depression, with the right intervention, the hippocampal volume can grow back, the prefrontal activity can restore, and joy pathways can be rebuilt. Let's take an example of two people with depression. There's one who has had depression for 6 months and one who has had depression for 2 years. One person waits and heals slowly, whereas the other one intervenes early and recovers faster. So what can we do? We can activate our neuroplasticity. Taking a walk, stretching a bit, changing our routine a bit from what the usual has been, because people with depression usually stay in bed for long periods of time. Then professionals definitely usually prescribe some antidepressants, and this can be coupled up with therapy. Your brain will rebuild itself, it will remember, and it will be working just like it was working before you had depression, or even better. So we've just explored how depression physically changes your brain and what results from this, and you can break free from this cycle. Please take a look at this video that shows some warning signs that you might actually be having depression, and seek out a healthcare professional. Thank you so much.